What it is, YouTube, you know what it is. It's your boy, the Moose. Today we have something to discuss. And notice, I ain't got my lid. I'm naked. And it's gonna get even worse before it gets better. And what I mean by that is excuse me, is this. No, I'm not going to run around the house naked, and you're not going to see me naked. The only thing naked about me is I have no hat on my head. And I love hats. I wear them all the time. But that's be known to me. I've always been a hat man, beanie man. Actually, a long time I wore a beanie. Because I lived in California. So I wore a beanie all the time. I want to say this before I get started. If you want honesty, and if you want truth, subscribe to my channel, because that's what you're going to get. You're not going to get washy, fake DJ talking about his 100% fake reviews, because you're not going to get that. Today we're going to talk about the zeros. We're going to talk about those zeros because those zeros actually, unfortunately, build. And what I mean by that is this. You could have 1,000, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to be honest with you. If I see a product, and I'm going to purchase a product. If I see, I'll use this example. If I saw this product, it's just a pencil, number 2 pencil. If I saw this product on Amazon, right? And it had 1 million 5-star reviews. This pencil, just a pencil. The pencil, the pencil. It had 5 million. Let's just go crazy. It had unsurmountable 5-star reviews. Alright? And you're looking through all the reviews, and you're reading all the reviews, and you read all the reviews, and by the time you get done reading all the reviews, it's been a couple of years, but because it's a lot. But you're looking for that one review where the product failed. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that one review where the product, well, why did it fail? What happened? Why did this product fail? Because guess what? We're human beings. We fail. I look at it like this. I look at it like, I don't care what people think, but what I'm about to say is going to bust your ego. But guess what? That day, after the wedding sucked. I destroyed it. Well, I didn't destroy it by myself. No, I didn't. I could say that all day long, but I had a big part. Some of the things were wrong. Some of the things were just like nitpicking, if you want to say. The music part, I take part in that one. But all the other stuff, the nitpicking parts, you could go on with all that nitpicking crap. Because that's what it was after. It was, instead of him just going and saying to the throat, he wanted to nitpick every little thing. Instead of saying, you know what, you failed on this, and this. No, but it was everything. Everything I did that night. Everything. And even the things that I did right were wrong. Okay, now let me get what I'm saying. Okay. Let me get out what I'm saying. Dinner time. We're going to use that as a prime example. Dinner time. You do not have no lights on at dinner time. Maybe the up lights around the room for dinner time, but you're not going to have your overhead lights on flashing in people's eyes while they're trying to eat their whatever they're going to eat. Their rice and fish or their chicken, whatever you have at a wedding. So you're not going to have those lights on. Okay. Now you have this thought in your head that you're going to do this, and this. You have the timeline driven in your head because you've been looking over the timeline, trying to make sure that everything goes right, because you know that's basically how you prepare for a wedding. And then all of a sudden, the venue steps in. Y'all know where I'm about to go, because I'm about to get, it's going to stink here for a few minutes. So this is how the day went. I'm going to explain it to you the right way. I'm not going to leave anything negative out, because the negative has to be there, because that's what happened. I got canceled. More so than any. But listen. How I got canceled. This is how I got canceled. My ignorant, stupid, dumb, peat-brained, idiotic, understandable, not understandable, had everything supposedly ready to go. Okay. Now, I had everything lined up on how the music was. You know how you set the crates up and you get them all set up and everything else. Well, I had it all set up, right? It was all set up. Everything was set up. But then I did something that I shouldn't have done. And y'all are going to hit me for this one. Y'all are going to stupid ass. You can call me stupid all you want, but it happened. And I'll take it. If you, whatever you put down in the comment section right now, I'm going to love. Because I need to hear what happened. I need to hear it. You need to go ahead and say it. I don't care. Whatever it is. I love my comments. And I cut one of them off. I did that because I'm mad. But anyways, just listen, bear with me here. So I did the ultimate. When that happened, I realized I fucked up. Pardon my French, because it's the last time you're going to hear me say that word in my videos. You know, Elwood said it right. Elwood said it right. Elwood said it right. Me and the Lord, we have a thing, you know, because I'm on a mission from God. And I love the blues. I love the Blues Brothers, man. I love the hijinks of the Blues Brothers. But he's right. I gotta understand, because we're on a mission from God, and that's what we are. But listen to what happened. So there was a lot of things that I failed to do. When I got to the event was the biggest part of it. So I get to the event and I met the first coordinator. Listen to how many there were 9 coordinators all over the DJ. Probably not all over the DJ, but you know, they had 9. They had 3 come in. 3 come in. and 3 come in. So the last 3 were at 5 o'clock. Now, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to be honest with you. When you have a DJ coordinator, that coordinator needs to be with the DJ the whole time. You don't need coordinators standing behind the DJ. You heard me. Yes, that's what happened. So not only do I have this, they gave me the timeline. They gave me this timeline. It's ugly looking too. They gave me this timeline. I had a timeline. I liked my timeline better because I knew what I was doing. I knew exactly what I was doing, and they messed up big time. They got a lot of bad. We're about to hear why they messed up, but listen to my part. So I did the ceremony. We got it out of the way. Now they went in to do their 15 minutes or 5 minutes. I forgot how long before they went to go take pictures. So they got their personal time after they got married, and then went to take pictures. And I got in the room. As soon as I got in the room, they got me. You got 30 minutes to 45 minutes to get ready. I'm not worried about it because, thank God, it was in the other room. It's not in mine. So I'm scrambling. So what happened was this. And that I know what happened to that wire now. I have a bad wire now because of it. So I get in there. They told me my setup was wrong. Listen. They said my setup was wrong. That was the first. Now it's gonna start at 4:05. It's 3. I think it was 3:40 when they told me this. It's about 3:40 when they told me this. It started at 4:05. So then I had to move my setup. And you know how DJs are when it comes to moving stuff. Mad, venting, everything. So I'm moving my stuff over because it was too far towards the table. They wanted me to move over 6 inches. 6 or it's about a foot and a half to 2 feet. I think it was about that. I had to move over. Well, what I did was when I moved over, the left wire for the speaker, I pulled the wire. And I didn't know that I pulled the wire. I broke that wire when I pulled it. So that was something that I had to fix. I have extra. But you know how it goes when you have everything all pretty and then all of a sudden you have to fix something because something. Well, it happened 2 minutes before I was supposed to get started. Now, I'm supposed to get started. But your dummy over here, me, of course, decided not to have the music downloaded. I chose to have it on the internet like a stupid, dumb idiot. And that should explain everything of what about to happen. Because it was all Klaus music. That was it. The music, it destroyed everything. Pretty much. So that is how I canceled myself. Okay, but listen. It gets deeper. So we get through the first 3, which was basically what we're gonna do. They changed everything on me. As we were going, they changed everything. Now, I know weddings that they do that, and I'm prone to it, and I'm ready for it, but I wasn't ready for this one. I wasn't paying attention. I had this person yelling behind me. I couldn't pay the attention to the groom and his mother. His mother was through, and I didn't read it because I'm getting yelled at. I'm trying to get the next song up and play, and I failed the groom and his mother because I failed to cut the song off and get the next dance going. I failed them. So that's where I failed. I can say I heavily failed there. Now, dinner time came. I looked around the room and I said, holy shit, I forgot to put the uplights on. So I scrambled during dinner time to turn the uplights on. Because I failed. That's 2. Round 2, fight. So then that goes. So he's already mad at me because of those 2 things. I don't know why, because I've turned lights on at weddings before at dinner time because I forgot, and they never said anything to me. And they actually gave me 5-star reviews. But I failed. That's where I failed that one. Evidently, he didn't like me running around setting the lights up, turning lights on. They were all around the room, but I didn't turn them on. All right. So this is what was supposed to happen after dinner, you know. They didn't want to do the cake dance. They didn't want a song. They wanted a song. They didn't want a song. They wanted a song. They didn't want a song. They wanted a song. I played a song. It was the wrong song, but it was a song they gave me, and they changed the song at the last second. Play this one instead, because we don't like that song now. And I'm not talking change the song 5 seconds before. I'm talking change the song in the middle of the song. In the cake cutting. And that was the venue telling me to change the song. So then I changed the song. The groom got mad at me because I changed the song. The venue just told me to change the song because they said it was the wrong song. But the groom gave me the song the day before. You get where I'm getting at? So that's what the confusion was that night. Now listen, here goes where it goes even worse. So how it was supposed to work was me and the groom had it planned. I guess he didn't get it over to the venue on how he wanted it done. So what we were supposed to do is for 6:30 to 7 is the hour dance. From 6:30 to 7, we were supposed to play just regular dance and vibe music. At 7 o'clock, they were supposed to give out the things, the glow in the dark sticks. And I was supposed to turn on the fog machine and get everything. I couldn't do it. And I'm going to explain why. You see how this room is lit up like this? Well, the venue was lit up like this. But just imagine, there's no way they could have done anything. That place was lit up, and there's nothing that I could do about the situation. They can turn the lights off all day in the venue, but they had a problem. The venue had skylights throughout the whole thing. So you have like the the way it's set up would be, the roof comes up, and then in the middle of the roof pitches up and goes up like this, and then has another part right there in the center of the room. So you have 9 pane windows this way and 9 pane windows this way. So there's like a total of 18 pane windows. Now these windows approximately were about 4 foot by 5 foot, and there's 9 of them. Now, if I was a venue owner and I had these windows, just hear me out here, and I knew that I was going to have weddings in this said venue in the summertime in Texas, either one or two things would have been done. A, I wouldn't have put those windows in there in the first darn place. Or B, I would have had curtains made for that situation. The blinds that actually go down. And you don't have to control them. You can just push a button and the blinds will actually work. Because they make them. They've been making them for a long time. You push the button, the blinds go down. Well, they didn't have that planned. So all that light was in there. This was at 6:30 in May. The sun was baking. So were the clouds. But in May it happens. In May you usually may have like a couple freak water storms come flying out the blue, because the heat is just, between the heat and the and the season. That's usually, May is like the horriblest time to have outdoor weddings or outdoor or anything. But so that's what happened. I was supposed to drop the new song. Now listen, I was supposed to drop it at 7 o'clock, and I had it set to drop. I had the fog machines ready to go and everything else. But then the venue gave out those lights and turned on the lights. You're going to give glow sticks out, and then you're going to turn the lights on when you give the glow sticks out. Make that make sense, man. So I could have fogged all day long and turned on those lights. It wouldn't have done no darn good. It wouldn't have done no darn good. The venue screwed up there. But anyways. And my microphone that I had, I got rid of them. And I got crappy ones, and I got to get rid of those. The toners are gone. I'm getting rid of them. But that's what happened to me. It's just like one thing happened after another, and it was like a ripple effect that happened. And then we packed up, we got everything in the car, and I was about to leave, and I didn't get paid, so I went and docked at the group. And that is where he let me have it. And I just stood there and I let him say everything. I didn't say nothing. What can I say? I know I screwed up. But I can tell you this, though. I can tell you this from all that happened. I can tell you this is what happened. After all of that happened, after all this going on, this, the next day, wants to blame them. Wants to blame it. Oh, I was so hot, man. I made 5 videos that day. ready to drop them, and I kept canceling them because I wanted to blame the venue. I wanted to blame them. I had a lot to do with it, and that's my piece. There, I've said it. I'm not taking it back. Pride and ego. Then the year I stopped paying my gig salad. I wasn't looking for events. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing that because I failed myself. Instead of getting back up and airing my dirty knees, I stayed on my knees. And then I got back up. It's been a couple months since I've been back up. It's been since February. But I wanted to do the video today because it's almost a year. I'm sorry this is a long video, but truth be told, if you're dealing with pride, you're dealing with anything like that, you don't have to. you don't have to. But anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna say this, y'all, man. Don't worry about it. Deuces. Oh man, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and leave a comment below. Go ahead and share this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that trusty bell for more notifications from videos like Scout was lovely. Smash that like button and check out one of these videos right down here. And deuces, baby.